Folks, last night, the Keepers of the Dream Awards dinner took place, where a number of folks were acknowledged for their contributions to the issue of social justice. Among the honorees, posthumously, is Rabbi Abraham Heschel, of course, who marched with Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. as one of America's most prominent theologians and rabbis. Also, Cynthia Marshall, Vice President at AT&T, Terry O'Neill, the President of the National Organization for Women, as well as Jorge Ramos of Univision, and Dr. Charlene Reed, CEO of the Charter School Network, Excellence Community Schools in the Bronx. Also being honored, the great Harry Belafonte, and also Reverend Dr. William Barber. Here is a little bit of what they had to say in accepting their awards.
Please welcome to the stage, they're already here, they beat me to it, Reverend Al Sharpton, and entertainment icon and activist, Mr. Harry Belafonte. Yeah.
With my friend Sidney, we would sit and talk about what will happen to our movement and our people once we were no longer on the scene. And no place was that question more emphasized than when Dr. King was taken from us. But it has been our reward to look at the number of artists who have not only excelled in their craft and in their choices, but that they too have filled the space most fully in their commitment to the betterment of the human race and our people. And nowhere does that illustration stand more firmly rooted than in the presence of LaTanya and Samuel Jackson. I often wondered when Sidney left the space, who would fill it, because he carried some heavy weight and had some big shoes. Dr. King had the big feet, but Sidney had the big shoes. And to see Sam Jackson and a number of other artists step into the space and begin to bring a kind of consciousness to art while instructing people not just about how life is, but to discuss and to shape visions of how life should be.
I accept this award on behalf of all those down through the years who've understood something that Isaiah said nearly 2,000, 3,000 years ago. Woe unto those who legislate evil and rob the poor, women and children of their rights. And those who have understood down through the years that whenever Nebuchadnezzars come to the throne and they build their buildings and overlay their buildings with gold and put their name on their buildings, and say, if you would just come to my tower and bow down, because I and I alone can save you. I accept this award on behalf of all those who know what Shadrach, Meshach, and that bad Negro knew. That things might not change right now, but when it comes to addressing racism and poverty and militarism and living wages and health care and lifting the hopes of all people, in the face of Nebuchadnezzar, we have one word: bowing down is not an option.
A peaceful protest turned deadly. 37-year-old black man was shot and killed by Baton Rouge police. His hands are in the air, and you still get shot by the cops.
Oh my God, please don't tell me he's dead.
We're not gonna let hate define us.
Race is a big part of this.
If truly all lives matter, then all lives need to matter equally.
What we require is action. What we require is accountability. We understand that black lives do matter, and we will keep focused on this issue.
NewsOne Now, every weekday morning at 7 on TV1.